to the crafty nana, thrift and vlog and whole try on.
For our first outfit today, we've gone back to our BH 99 sen haul. This is the dress, which would be like a little button-down front dress that I've decided would be a lovely dust jacket. I particularly like the floral band around the bottom, and so I've tried to make a similar purpley blue band around the bottom by adding the skirt underneath. This is a Uniqlo dress. So this is B&H. This one was Jalan Jalan Japan, and I believe the skirt was also Jalan Jalan Japan. The dress would probably have cost me between 10 and 15. I can't remember exactly. I can look back, but it would have been 10 or 15 ringgit. And then this, of course, was less than 1 ringgit. So a very reasonable outfit. The skirt underneath was probably 10 as well, maybe even 5. With my homemade bug jewellery, I think it works absolutely perfectly. We've got all these botanicals, so the bugs work with it. I feel it gives it almost like an Art Nouveau, a feel to it. So one bug, matching bug earrings, bug ring, and then this is a beautiful amethyst crystal ring that I found in Winchester in the Christmas market, and I absolutely love it. My husband got it for me as a Christmas gift. So that's the first outfit. I feel we have come out very strongly. 99 sen, 18 pence. Little tie string at the back to pull it in. It's just such a lovely print, and with the florals underneath in all the same shades. And one could have gone aqua, could have gone like a denim dress underneath it. All of those would have worked with this. It's a very versatile little jacket. It's got nice cotton lace all the way around the neck and around the sleeves. If it was chilly, you could almost wear this with a pair of trousers, polo neck jumper, but still get use out of it. So, first outfit. Are we loving it? I like it. I really do like it. This is cheesecloth, so it's lovely in cotton. This is a t-shirt material, but being Uniqlo, it's a really nice thick quality. And the same goes for the skirt. All comfortable, all breathable, all nice and soft. So, with no further ado, I'm going to move you straight along to number 2. Okay, so outfit number 2. So this dress was in the sale at Jalan Jalan Japan. So originally it was 15 ringgit, but they took 20% off or so, and it was, I think, in the end I ended up paying 8 ringgit for it, which I think is a good price. It's beautifully embroidered. It's a lovely acidic green. And I'm drawn to green. I love the colour green. So I've put it with navy blue, and I put a navy blue and green shirt over it. Now this shirt, if you followed me over time, this shirt comes out time and time again. And I always say this is so old that I bought it when you could still go to the high street and buy plus-sized clothes from Evans and Anne Harvey. I think this one might have actually been Anne Harvey. Let me have a little look. Yeah, Anne Harvey. So, I've had a lot of wear out of this over the years. It just speaks to me as something that I feel very comfortable with. I love the colours. I love the sort of natural leaf design on it. And it looks smart with whatever you put it with. I think that's the navy blue. Navy blue is a good, smart colour. So, as an outfit, this is a very, very comfortable. I've upped the ante, of course, with my collar of scarab beetles that I made. So we've got the blues and the greens and all the little dingles and the matching earrings. I put on I left the bug from the last set on, and I put on some blue and green bracelets, and I've also got my peridot ring. It's just a good excuse, isn't it, to put on your bling. But I do enjoy wearing this collar. I feel that it's it's definitely a statement piece. I'm not sure what the statement is. It's probably something quite rude. But yes, I love this. I shouldn't say that about things I've made myself, but I do. I really do love it. I'd wear this anywhere. This is just so comfortable, so easy, so lightweight, so practical. It's not a word I use often. But it is. It's really, really nice. So, outfit number 2. It's going to be hard to outdo that one. The skirt was Bandoru. So that would have been 10 ringgit. The shirt, as I said, thrifted in England so long ago that it's paid for itself a million times over. And as I said, this one was 8 ringgit. So a very reasonable outfit, but a nice outfit. So we've done 2 very comfortable, very easy ones, and the next one in a very similar vein. Now, I haven't changed it up a lot today and added lots of different things like trousers and stuff, but these are all things that I just felt needed to come out because I was excited for them. They were all the things that, you tend to, when you get a haul, you tend to cherry pick out the things that appeal to you first, and then it gets harder and harder as you get onto the things that need the most altering, or, that you're not so sure how to style them. So that's the way it normally works. By which time you found some new things, you found things that go with the things that you weren't sure how to style. So it all works out in the end. So this is number 2, done and dusted, and we're on to number 3. So here we are on number 3. Now, so this is the second Uniqlo dress. So the first one with those sort of lavender and blue purple flowers all over it was Uniqlo. This is the same lovely thick t-shirt material. Both that dress and this dress originally had bras inside the dresses, so you wouldn't need to wear them with a bra, but they weren't the same size as me at all. So I took the bras out and just wear it with an ordinary bra. Again, such a lovely print. Monstera, butterfly wings, I don't know. It's just so nice. And because it's so stripy and patterny, I put a blue and white striped skirt underneath and just then a plain blue jacket over the top. Giving me a chance to get out my favourite tiger beetle necklace with the moonstones and little blue earrings, and I've made a slumped glass ring. So one of my recent projects has been using the microwave kiln, and I added dielectric glass over the top and slumped a marble, and so that I get that sort of moonstone effect to it. I really rather like it. I'm quite pleased with that. I've done another one in pink, but it's more sort of rustic and more lumpy bumpy, but this I really like it, and I think it works very well with this. So this was from the 99 sen. This I've had forever, can't even remember. I paid full price for it in a shop, but I've had it again. Oh no, I don't think I did actually. I'm thinking this is Southend. I think I actually got this in a shop in Southend, in a charity shop in Southend, but I wouldn't like to tell you how much. I know it wasn't Vintage by the Sea, which is my favourite shop in Southend, but it was from Southend. And the underskirt was, I think this was Bandoru, and which probably been about 10 or 12 ringgit. So 99 sen, 18 pence for the dress. Made by me, So difficult to give a cost on those. some resin. It costs some resin. But this is rather a lovely outfit. I think it would look more casual, of course, if you just pulled your sleeves up. But again, like the last two, I would wear this anywhere. It's comfortable. It's attractive. I think all British people have got a thing for blue and white. I mean, we just do. It's a thing. What's not to like? What is not to like? This is just so nice. And that 99-cent haul, if you haven't watched the actual haul where I literally empty the bag out of the 25 items that I got, I mean, there was some really, really nice things in there. And this is definitely one of them. So that first jacket was from that haul, and this was from that haul. So we've done really, really, really well. And now we're all the way to the end. Okay. So this again, B&H, 99 cents, 18 pence, haul. This is a Victorian Albert Museum William Morris cardigan. This design is called the Strawberry Thief. And it has little birds on it with roses and I think fritillaries. They do it in lots of different colours. It was first released in 1882. It's iconic, absolutely iconic. There's nothing else to say, it really is. I mean, William Morris designs are just... I grew up through them coming in and out of fashion so many times, it was ridiculous. And they used to be... I had a house which was a very Gothic house, built in 1840, and it had William Morris wallpapers all over the living room and the willow pattern, and lots of William Morris curtains and things. So yes, absolutely was so chuffed when I found this. I was like, oh, so lucky. And of course my hair just so happens to be pink at the moment, so it's perfect with that. Just put it with a little plain green dress. I believe I might... I think I thrifted this in England and brought it back with me. Always good to have like nice, simple, plain, straight dresses that work with everything. I have them in black, I have green, I have like a dark rusty red, I have a plummy purple, and those are basically my mainstays. I do have navy as well. Those go with so many things. When I get an outrageous print, put it with something simple. And this is very classy. It's very nice. Now, because this has got so many colours in it, I thought it gave me a great chance to use some of my slumped glass that I did myself in my kiln. Stood there in my great big gauntlets with my fire hydrant ready, nervous as anything. This is actually the second piece I made. So I was getting a little bit braver by this time. So this has got beautiful metallic Dietrich glass on it. The pink stripy bits on the side were a vase that I bought in Jalan Jalan Japan that never got home. It broke. And so I've been using all the bits of pink glass in pieces I've been making. I used it for the ring I just told you about. And then there's some iridescent blue at the top here. And then I've mounted it on a piece of dyed pink agate. It was a bit too bright, so I thought it was good to cover up quite a bit of it. And also whoever drilled it didn't drill it straight. It was at a bit of an angle, and I think this sort of covers that up quite nicely. But I just used all sorts of the bright colours that picked out the colours in the slumping, picked out the colours in the jacket. And this is actually a really joyful, happy piece of jewellery. And I made the odd earrings, so one that was one way up and the other way up, to keep that sort of funkiness going. We've got the orange, we've got the green, we've got the purpley pink. I love them. I think this is really, really unusual and quite special. And of course, when you slump glass, you never really quite know what you're going to get when you put it in. You can sort of have an approximation, but until it's actually done and it all comes out, you don't know which way it's going to slide, how it's going to change as it cooks. So yes, I'm quite pleased with this. Very, very different from my bugs. So you've had quite a good cross-section of bugs already. Now we're doing something completely and utterly different. Really chuffed, really chuffed. Not colours I would have worn a long time ago, but now, you know, why not? Bright and funky. I put my hair up so you could see the earrings. I feel very put together in this. Very simple little cotton cardigan. But I know that it's William Morris, and I know that it's the Victoria and Albert Museum, which happens to be my favourite museum in the whole of London. And I spent much of my youth hanging out there looking at the costumes and the jewellery. So yes, I actually used to live quite close to the V&A. I lived in Kensington for many years when I was a young woman and first left home and went to London. Happy. You see me happy. This is a really good outfit. I put on some bling just because I felt, you know, why not? I'd have to lose another stone before I felt really, really comfortable in it. But, you know, we're on the way. We're on the way. We're doing it. In the meantime, my dears, take care of yourself. Let your creativity out. Have you thought about getting a microwave kiln now you know such things exist? They're not expensive. You could be playing with bits of broken glass and recycling your old wine bottles and making them into things. Why not have a go? I mean, honestly, once you get over the, oh my God, it's burning hot and it's bright orange and, oh, it's really cool. And now I'm thinking about miniature pottery as well. That's the trouble with me. It's always another project. Always another project. And then when I was away, I started thinking, ooh, could I smelt? Don't get me started. Do not get me started. I am that crazy. I will have a go, but I've got to work it all out first. Anyway, my dears, I hope to see you on Wednesday. I will see you next weekend. Until then, have a lovely week. Bye for now. From the Crafty Nana, and thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell. Join me on the Crafty Nana page on Facebook if you wish to. I put pictures up every day. I keep you in the loop for what's going on in my life. Catch you later.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, bye for now.